In today's video, I'm going from this to this in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna bring you along and show you my diet, my supplement routine, my cardio routine, my training routine, and just how much body fat I can lose in a 2-week period. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Paul Ravella from ProPhysique.com, and today I'm gonna bring you with me and talk about my plan for the next 2 weeks. I got a phone call this weekend from my supplement sponsor, Core Nutritionals, a product that's been in the works for as long as 2 years. I'm not going to give any more details than that, but the label is done and we're going to start production on this product. I'll let you guys know about it. But if you're not familiar with Core Nutritionals, they've been my supplement sponsor for about a decade. I'm also partnering with them. I have a product line. So these are a few of the products that are a part of my product line. And if you're curious, the Core Nutritionals, they actually have my name right here on the label. It says Paul Ravella series. So the first product that we came out was vegan protein. The reason we came out with vegan protein is because I realized I had an allergy to whey. And even though I was getting free whey protein from Core Nutritionals by being a sponsored athlete and giving you guys a discount code, which is PaulR20, which saves you 20%, well, I couldn't use the product. And so Doug helped me create the best tasting vegan protein powder on the market. And I love it to death. And so it did so well, he asked me for a different product idea, and that's where I came up with the idea for Core Burn, which is my thermogenic product, but it also has something added to help with lowering cortisol, which helps free up testosterone. So KSM66 is a part of the Core Burn. It helps with appetite suppression and energy. But this new product is coming out and they said, hey, do you want to come up and shoot some content? Luckily for me, I've been staying in pretty good shape, but I've talked to you guys in the past about what it takes to get to that next level. And I'm pretty lean right now, right? Like I'm happy here, but I want to get to that next level. And guess what? I got 2 weeks to do it. So I'm going to talk about my diet. We're going to talk about training. We're going to talk about cardio, and I'm going to bring you along for the next 2 weeks. I'll even bring you along when I go to North Carolina to shoot this content. And we'll talk about the product that's launching once I'm allowed to say more. But the goal is just to show you guys what it takes to get to that next level, because it's all about changing where you're at, the person you are, to get to that next spot. So let's talk a little bit about diet. So I woke up today at 211 pounds. I think it was 211.9. So let's call it 212. So realistically, how much body fat can I lose in a short amount of time? I think just based on the fact that I haven't really been pushing myself hard with cardio, pushing myself hard with diet, I think I can probably come down 3 or 4 pounds in 2 weeks. And while that might sound a little bit aggressive, I'm 212 pounds. So 1% of my body weight per week would be around 2 pounds. So it's right within that range. The real reason I think that that's going to be significant is because 4 pounds of body fat on me is going to be quite the visual difference. Okay, so what does that mean? When it comes to diet, I've been using an app called Nutritoinal to track my diet. So I have my average calories around 2,300 calories per day. That's pretty much me maintaining with minimal to no cardio. So what am I going to do? Probably not going to adjust my diet very much. I'm a big believer and I love moving more. And so I'm going to really put an effort. I got up this morning and did a 30-minute cardio session fasted. I'm going to do a 30-minute session in the evening after dinner. I may switch and do an hour in the morning and maybe an hour at night. I have no kind of limitations on what I'll do for these next 2 weeks. But the goal for me is to kind of see consistent progress. The big keys for me are I'm going to clean up my diet, right? So even though I've been tracking, I haven't been intentionally avoiding things, okay? The second thing is I'm definitely cutting out all alcohol. So even though I have a work trip scheduled this weekend for Salt Lake City, the following weekend for Boca Raton, I am not going to drink alcohol and all of those. Even what I have found, even just a couple drinks really changes my look and feel for the day, for a couple days. And so I'm going to avoid that. And then I'm also going to start really training my abs every day. And I'll tell you how I do that to avoid kind of any negative changes. I kind of do 1 or 2 exercises to failure and that's it. But what I notice is it does just pull in those abdominal muscles. They look a little bit tighter, and with that and a little bit less body fat. And I told you guys, I'm turning 50 this year. I'm still a lifetime natural bodybuilder. So all these products that I'm creating are around creating a lifestyle that allows you to be natural, be the best version of yourself. So the goal for this next couple weeks is to just turn the dial up to 9 or 10. I still plan to do a photo shoot this year before I turn 50 or at my 50th around then. And also perhaps get on a bodybuilding stage. We'll see on that. The difficulty for me with committing to a bodybuilding show is work. I'm just busy. I'm a very busy coach. I'm a dad. I'm going to see how lean I can get. And if I can get fairly close, I may do a competition, or I may just try to find a time when I'm a little less busy, because there are little gaps in my work schedule throughout the year. So that's it, guys. I'm excited. I'm going to show you full day of eating. I'm going to show you training, show you cardio, and we're going to go from there. So the goal will be tomorrow will probably be a day in the life. I'm going to show you what a full day with me looks like. Let me know what you guys would like to see. I want to see just how shredded I can get in 2 weeks. I want you guys to put a number below. How many pounds do you think I'll lose on the scale if I was, let's just call it 212. I was 211.9 today. I'd like to see 207 point something before I get to North Carolina. I'm putting it out there and makes it real. So 4 to 5 pounds is my goal. For reference, when I'm winning bodybuilding competitions, I'm around 196, 198. Last time I competed, I was 200. I think I could have been leaner. I did win my master's class, but I think for me, 195 is where I am, like shredded to the bone. So I'm not feeling any kind of way about it just yet, but honestly, if I lose 5 more pounds, I might be. All right, guys. Hope you guys are off to a great start this Monday. If you have any questions, really, I'm here to help you guys along this journey, and I'm just going to show you what I do to get it done. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.